I have attempted to show you step by step how to begin the process of creating a set of working drawings. I will show you how the final drawings appear after several modifications. I would like to state that this project is still not complete. The drawings you are about to view are considered in progress. It has taken many hours to reach this point, and along the way, text styles, dimension styles, and layers have been revised or created to meet particular needs. The main files, or as I like to call them, the XREF files, such as the plans, elevations, and sections, continue to undergo changes. I will also point out some of the techniques or secrets that I've used in composing this project. You may have different ideas regarding the use of AutoCAD to create your projects, meaning you will develop your own secrets. What I'd like you to see is not the only way to draw in AutoCAD, but one of many. I have developed my style, and in time you will develop yours. What you see is the A1 sheet. This contains the site plan. It also contains the title of the project. And what is very simple to do in Illustrator, to add a drop shadow, becomes a complicated task in AutoCAD. I had to make a copy of the text, change the draw order, and place the background text on a layer that will print grayscale. This will give the text the appearance of a drop shadow. Going to the A2 sheet, this is the architectural sheet. It also contains a plumbing riser diagram. I will be discussing isometric drawing later on in this tutorial. Switching to model space, you can see that the images and the isometric drawing are placed differently in model space than in paper space. But again, with floating model space viewports, you can arrange them any way you like. The A3 sheet contains two of the elevations. Switching to the A4 sheet, this contains the other two, and I have purposely left a mistake here. This text is letting us know that the XREF cannot be found. So going to the XREF manager, you can see that the border indicates a not found status. Because I moved these drawings from one directory to another, the link that was initially established has now been changed, so I have to update that. I select the name of the reference. I come down here, select Browse, and I look for the border. This is the border. I now select Open, and I now select Save Path so that in the future it will find the link to the file using this path. Selecting OK, and we have the border. Going back one more time to the XREF manager, the attachment type for the elevation is currently an overlay. I can simply double click and change that to an attachment. There is no need to have this as an overlay, therefore I'm making the change. Going to the A5 sheet, this contains the building sections. There is also text in paper space to complement the notes in model space. Going to the A6 sheet, this contains wall sections. The wall sections are actually the XREF of the building sections. Switching to model space, you can see that the XREF of the wall sections is actually a clipping of the X section drawing. If I move into this drawing here, I select the XC command for XClip, and I select that image and enter. I'm going to type P to generate polyline. So what basically happened is whatever building section was necessary, it was used and then clipped to generate the wall section. Very simple, very straightforward, and taking advantage of the xclip command. Going to the A7 sheet, this contains some of the interior elevations, and these are not externally referenced into model space. Rather, they are drawn right here because the interior elevations really will not be used anywhere else. In other words, they're not going to be borrowed to create another architectural sheet. So for this project, it made sense to just simply begin drawing them on this sheet. Switching to layout 1, I do not have the border set up yet. Once again, these drawings are in progress and they continue to evolve. I hope you have seen the combination of techniques and some ideas to generate this project. And again, you will reflect on how this is done and maybe come up with your own different solutions. There is never a right or wrong way to do things in AutoCAD. There's simply your way of completing the project.